How do you want me to address you? By your first name or your surname?
You can call me Gracial po.
Gracial. All right. So, Gracial, how are you today?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. I'm good to hear that you're fine today. All right. So, let's start the interview now. Can you please tell me something about yourself?
Okay, ma'am. Let me introduce myself again. I am Gracia Ringal. I was born in San Luis, Pampanga, and I am currently taking up BS Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, and at STI College Baliwag, and I have been part of several organizations which are League of Tourism Management Student, Youth and Ecotourism Club, and Junior Tourism and Hospitality Management Association of the Philippines. And I have a natural skills to adapt to different circumstances, and I would say that I can easily adjust in I can easily adapt in every environment I am into. Thank you.
Me. All right. So, yeah. Once again, thank you so much for providing your information. And can you please tell me about, do you have any work experience?
The only experience I have was our work immersion po in a travel agency po.
Mm-hmm. In a travel agency, that's
Yes,
a part of your work immersion? Or,
yes, ma'am.
all right, so that's part of your work immersion. Can you please tell me something about your experience or like your basic responsibilities there?
Our basic responsibility po is ticketing po like and ticketing po ng mga flight tickets and mga sa mga to go po. We have di pa namin na-experience na ano ng flight because we are not allowed po since intern lang po kami.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got your point. Okay, so during your also experience in that, as I'm seeing that the name of the company is World Escapes Travel and Tours in Pulilan, Bulacan.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. All right. So, do you discover something about yourself when you work there? Like a skill, characteristic that before you're not aware, but when you work there, you're just being shocked that, oh, I have this skills, I have this characteristics.
Yes. But I never know po na I can meet different people po because I'm not into ano po. I'm basically anti-social po. Pero working in a travel agency po let me experience to talk po with other people and cater their needs po and such po.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, by means of working there, you learn how to connect with other people, right?
Yes po.
Well, actually, that's one of the
Yes.
important characteristic that an individual should develop, and also in your field,
Yes po.
on how you can able to communicate with other people. So good job with that one. So since that you provided your basic information that written here in your resume, can you tell me your something about yourself that is not written in your resume? Like your hobby, or do you have any superpowers?
My hobbies po is, ano lang, I usually spend my leisure time po reading Wattpad or watching documentary or K-drama po because what I like reading po is it can move me po to another places while I'm in the comfort of my house po. It allows me po to play with my imagination, and I also like po going to places and taking pictures po which serves as my souvenir that I have been into that place po.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. So I've heard that you love watching documentaries, right?
Yes po, pero lately po, hindi na po ako masyado nakaka-watch.
Mm-hmm. But way back then, so do you have any favorite documentary?
Ano po, it's Forensic Files po.
Forensic Files. That was in Netflix or
Yes po,
no?
pero
In a net.
na-remove na po siya last year
Mhm.
po, December.
Can you tell me something about that documentaries? What makes you love that documentary?
It gets me curious po how people na nagagawa po nila yung mga forensic files po kasi is about murder po, mga crime po na ang nagtatakal po is yung mga forensic na sila po yung ng case po na para malaman po nila like in autopsy po nila. Parang na-curious po ako na sa work, yung pong iba po kasi like loved ones po nila yung may gawa ng murder. Parang ganun po.
All right. Yeah, I get it. All right. And also, you've said that you love taking pictures.
Yes po, but yes.
Yeah. All right. So, do you believe? Because I actually read this earlier that a picture tells 1,000 words. Do you believe in that quotation? That is very important because some of the photographer they saying that it's very important to take a picture.
Ano po again, ma'am po?
Yeah, I'm just asking for your opinion regarding with the quotation that I actually don't know the exact structure of the quotation, but it tells that a picture tells 1,000 words.
Po.
Yeah, do you believe in that one?
Yes po. Kasi po, parang in that single picture po, a person who took it po will, it has 1,000 meanings po na kung anong ibig sabihin para sa kanya ng picture.
All right, that's a very nostalgic. It can preserve memories. Yeah.
Yes,
All right, so
po.
all right, so let's talk about pandemic. Pandemic happened last 2020, right? And it's kind of it's teaching us, or it taught us lessons in the hardest way. Like out of the blue, we're being tasked to do quarantine. We can't able to hang out with our friends. We need to wear face masks, and we can't able to do some lipstick because it might yeah, and in your mask. So how do you perceive the pandemic?
Actually po, it taught me so many things po na to seize the day po na treat it like it your last po. Kasi parang you never know what will happen in the future. So parang parang gawin mo na po yung gusto mong gawin right now po. Kasi wala na pong other time para gawin mo pa po yung mga gusto mong gawin. Kasi hindi po masasabi.
It reminds it reminds me if you've heard the word, and I actually don't know the right pronunciation of this word, the carpe diem. This is the day.
Day po.
Yeah, that's the meaning of it. Yeah, well, actually, that's nice to hear that you've learned positive, something positive during the pandemic. Okay, so let's talk about your shift, your classes. Way back then, face to face, and then it was being shipped into online class. So, how did you adjust from that setup?
At first po, it's kind of hard po because sometimes yung internet connection po is di ganun ka-okay po. Parang, unlike po nung nasa face-to-face kami na when you have questions po right away sa teacher, we can ask po eh. Pero ngayon po, medyo mahirap pa na may parang mahirap, meron po siyang consequences. Pero I'm looking into the brighter side lang po na at least nasa bahay po kami na I can work with my pace in my own room. I can like this.
All right. So, what are your realization with online classes that you can able to use in a corporate world?
Ano po yung
And also try to
passionate.
and also try to speak in English.
It taught me to be passionate about working on something because online class is hard, but it taught me na you need to be always ready in terms of what will happen in the future, and this I taught me po na to look into the brighter side po na to look into the brighter side po na
All
ayun.
right. So
Sorry po.
that's right. Being optimistic. That's a good answer. That you need to always look to the bright side, and you can use that skill when you work in the future in a corporate world. All right. So let's talk about your application with our company. So what makes you unique or different among the other applicants?
What makes me unique po among other applicants that although I'm not familiar with their strengths po, but I'm sure we have different set of skills that we can excel. But
Mm-hmm.
given my background and experiences, I can consider myself to be uh, to be a candidate in the position. And I'm confident that it will help me to perform the tasks well po na I am motivated and passionate to do everything that I can and yun po.
All right. So thank you for that one. Let's say that I'm looking for a candidate or an applicant that during their OJT or practicum they experience to interact with the customer in face to face, like a physical interaction. But since that pandemic hit and it's kind of hard to for you to send in a field of physical interaction with the customer, how can you able to convince me that even though that you're luck with that characteristic, you're still what you call that effective?
Um, it can, hindi naman po siya measure na
You're doing a
even though,
webinar, right?
yes po, at parang through webinar po, seminars, online na, I have gained knowledge po na how to deal with the customers face to face. Even though my experiences is not enough, I experienced po na to last in my work immersion po na uh, to talk with other people and yun po.
All right, so that's the end of our interview for today, Rachel. And thank you so much for providing all of the answers. And you did a great job for today's interview. I want you to congratulate for that one. And nice to meet you. Stay safe. Have a good one. You may leave the meeting now.
Thank you po.
You're welcome. Goodbye.